Let's get love for Ron Filamini. Now, time one, you better get your ass together before I'm about to get a can of whoop ass. When I was a little kid, I've always wanted to do comedy. Comedy was my thing. Like, I loved making people laugh. Hey, does anyone else here besides me got a boner? um, Being a comedian is not easy. Like, you have to know your routine. You got to know what um what jokes you're gonna be performing. You gotta you gotta be ready for your first gig or whatever. So, yeah, I kind of had like a little bit of rough, little bit easy going type thing. Like, it, yeah, it's crazy. How do I feel about being a comedian? I don't know. I when I was a kid, I was having trouble finding out what I wanted to be when I grew up. I've been asked if I wanted to be a firefighter or a policeman or a doctor or a lawyer. I said I was going to be those things, but honestly, I wasn't really sure. But I knew I had a gut feeling that I had to become a comedian, but I had to, like, find out for sure. My first performance, that would be. When was my first performance? Oh, yeah, that was at when I was like in high school. I used to love making people laugh. I still do. When I was in high school, I did a talent show type thing. I had tons of laughs. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ron Filmy, because he's going to do his comedy song. I'm all of me. Hello, everybody. Is everyone having a good time? Yeah. Oh, geez, that was pathetic. I said, is everyone having a good time? Yeah. Okay, now you can stop it. Y'all are giving me a headache. um, yeah, I know you guys want me to play the I Am Always Song, like the full version, but somebody told me that I had to do um the short version and a little bit of Steve Urkel, but then I was like, what the hell? So here we go. I stand on here no even blood running down. When I made those laugh, it made my life turn around. Like it just popped right out of my head. Like I just after the talent show, I was like, I knew that. Yeah, after those laughs, I knew after the talent show that I had to become a comedian. It, it's a destined thing. Because, like, yeah, after my first talent show performance in Scranton High 2012, um, as soon as I got out, I saw a bunch of guys there. They were like, I think Ty Serena was there. I think Josh Worley was there. The classmates the kids I used to go to school with, were there. Um, they pretty much liked the performance because like they helped supported me, and I'm really thankful for that. Really, I am. Um, they loved it. They really did. Hmm. I can't really say for sure, but um, if you ask my dad, his name is Donovan Fuglemini. He may not have faith in me that I can make it to Hollywood, but I'm gonna show him wrong. The only one that was there for me, a parent that was there for me and that supported me, and um, the only one that believed I can make it to Hollywood, that had full faith in me, was my mom, Benita Schultz. Where is my mom now? Well, that's the thing. Somewhere around summer 2013, I found out my mom had cancer. The year 2013 of October. 5 days after my birthday. It was on the 14th, 4 o'clock in the morning. I saw a shadow. No, it was more of a ghost. I thought it was Ronnie and Kim, but it wasn't. When I reached towards the sky, that ghostly figure touched my hand. Then I got a phone call saying my mom passed away. Oh, I was I was upset at first for the was. I know she wanted me to be strong. Me and my mom were really close. And it was really hard for me be strong, like to recover from that, but I managed. Um, but then time has gone by. It was really hard for Christmas though. It wasn't the same without my mom, but summer came. I managed to recover little by little. And I was telling myself I could do this. I could become a comedian. How did things change after my mom has passed? Well, some of my family members have been putting doubts to me now. Some of them have been saying, "Oh, well, I can't make it. That comedian thing is just a fantasy." Well, it may have been a fantasy to them, but I'm, yeah, I am going to become a comedian because I received a phone call. It was from a place called One Source Town. They said that they want to see me for my evaluation in New York City. So that's when I paid the $40 to go to New York City on a Monday. But I was I was late for that evaluation. So I was staying in Scranton for a while because I'm from the city. Once Lord's Talent called me again, they said that they want to see me for another evaluation. And I told them, was this some sort of another trick because I was blown off like last time? But while I was in New York, don't get me wrong, while I was there, I met some amazing people. Armand Tugnan, and I don't know her last name, but her name, Armand's girlfriend was Vicky. She was really nice. She helped, she, Armand, and um, Armand's mom, they helped support me get back to Scranton so I could work on my material. Um, so here I am in Scranton for a while till I go to Los Angeles, California. I want to see if I can move up there because the city is slowly dying. I can tell because there's like plants that are living, like they're growing from inside the sewers. They're like, I don't know why, but I see like dead animals on the road and stuff like that. And some people's gotten a little nastier, but sometimes you just gotta learn how to deal with it. But that's not the main reason why I want to leave. The main reason why I want to leave Scranton and see if I can move it to California is to see if I could um start my training up there. What was my first experience when I made people laugh and how did I react to it? That's a good interview question. My first experience and my reaction. I usually say what comes naturally through comedy. Like there, whatever I see that inspires me, that's the things that um things that make me laugh. So I think just come naturally. And my reaction is I'm filled with joy when people think I'm funny. Just fills my heart. And yeah, I'm probably gonna meet some people up in California to support me as well. I, how would I feel if people started hating on me? Honestly, I have no idea. I really don't care. I mean, if they hate me, say like, "Hey, your show sucks. You're not funny." Well, I would just laugh at that. I mean, they're haters. They're gonna hate. Maybe the reason why there are haters out there is because some people learn to quit than to find that determination to reach their goal, like me. Jim, huh? Yeah, I'll admit that at first I was a quitter. Like, I was like, oh, I'm not getting any more views, so I give up on this, I give up on that. But I was playing this. Yeah, what inspired me? Um, yeah, like I was gonna say to you guys, like, what inspired me was I was playing this video game called Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World with Richter Adbin. He taught a meal, which taught me that courage is the magic that turns dreams into reality. Those who grovel and beg or run away from the first sight of another's aggressions or anger are called dogs, or even worse. Are you a dog, or are you really a man? Well, I know I ain't no dog, and I know I have a lot of courage to make my dreams come true. What would I say to fans if they asked me for advice? Well, as long as they don't go too crazy with this advice, but um, yeah, the advice I mentioned before about, oh, here's one. This one I learned from God of War 3. Hope is what made us strong. It is why we are together. You just have to hold on to that hope in case all else seems lost.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to get to the computer room. Do you think you could help me get to the computer room? I hear a little chaos around in there.
When I was at the parents and teachers night with my parents, um, I was practicing my impressions. Then I realized to be a comedian, you have to know your impressions and be a top impressionist. So I've been practicing my impressions um on cartoon characters, people I know. This is an impression of my father.
Now, I don't think Ronnie will make it to Hollywood because he is living in his fantasy. But now that I see you people, I am so proud of my son.
Sure. I guess I have one more question. Time for one more question. How do I describe myself in front of fans? Well, that's a no-brainer. Oh, excuse me. Well, I am kind, protective, friendly, funny, um, loving, kind, polite. So that's pretty much it, I guess. Yep. Thank you. You too. Bye bye. Yeah, it's rock and roll time. It's the world's most famous comedian, Ron Movie. What's up, y'all? You're on rock.